We're burrowing into the depths of the unknown with this film, and even though it's an unholy film, it is very much a holy film. Man, I'm digging myself a hole, aren't I? Man, this review is gonna be the pits. I mean, this review is about the movie The Pit. Welcome to the HellBound Horror Show. Okay, no more puns, I promise. Now, The Pit here is an interesting little film from 1981. It's often labeled as a Canadian-made movie, but it was actually filmed in Wisconsin in the United States. It's a strange coming-of-age story that ditches its more psychological script roots and caters closer to the strange and surreal. The movie starts on Halloween night. Oh, that's pretty original. I can't think of another movie that starts on Halloween night, except for maybe, Halloween!
Totally.
The film doesn't take long to get to the good stuff. Right away, Jamie lures a bully into the pit. Oh, and if you missed this opening sequence, don't worry because it's shown later in the film as well. You gotta love when a movie pads its runtime by showing the same scene twice. You gotta love when a movie pads its runtime by showing the same scene. Jamie is a problem child. He doesn't have friends, he's strange, his parents are unsure of him, and he's a total pervert. And if you don't think he's messed up enough already, he takes directions from his stuffed teddy bear.
Just a friend. Well then, she's just what we've been waiting for, isn't she?
Jamie gets a new babysitter and he tells her about the giant hole in the ground about a mile away from the house. He tells her that at the bottom of this hole, there are creatures like trolls or trogs. Because of her psychology background, she questions him. He gets upset and runs to the hole. This is our first real glimpse of the pit, and we see troll-like creatures at the bottom of it. The babysitter slowly realizes how strange and perverse Jamie actually is. He does everything that he can to try to get a glimpse of her. The film has a strange tone. It's a dark and oddly disturbing coming-of-age story. There's also some quirky, dark humor sprinkled in as well. Jamie wants to feed the trolls, so he starts buying some meat. He runs out of money, so he tries to steal it. Eventually, Teddy, the bear, determines that the mean humans will be the best food. Here is where the film goes bonkers. He kills a little old lady in a wheelchair, and the tone of this scene just doesn't match with the rest of the film.
I'm sorry about that, Miss Oliphant, but like my father says, we all have to go sometime.
Strangely, the end shifts tone into more of a creature feature. The film is all over the place, but it does a fairly good job from switching around. The acting is really well done. The performances feel natural and authentic. The setting is fine, and the pit, although a huge part of the story, is one of the least interesting plot points for me. The movie is a bit chaotic and it has identity problems, but maybe that's why the movie works so well. I thought it was going to be worse than what it was. We have a strange yet competent little film here. It's not a good movie, but there is a certain charm to it. Maybe it's the strange tonal shifts or the oddly authentic performances. There's just something about this film that is more entertaining than it has any right to be. The Pit is not must-watch cinema, but in the same breath, it's totally worth your time. It's a nice change of pace film that isn't bound to one subgenre. It may not look like a cult gem, but it has its moments. And that's all I have for tonight. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy, stay safe, and take care, everyone.